So, okay, let's give you guys a breakdown. All right. So, all right, it's like this. All right. It's kind of a two-parter. You ready? So, Ramee got demoted at Elite Autos. Zolo and Curtis got promoted. Why? Who knows, right? Ramee claims he was working there. Linx claimed he was barely showing up and working. And so he made a call. As a side effect, Ramee's like, yo, fuck Linx, blah, 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 blah. And he, I guess, shot up the shop and like set the cars on fire. Not once, but twice. I don't know if he did it twice or whether he just posted it on Twitter twice. It sounded like it was twice. Regardless, that's like between Ramee and Linx, right? That's like his shit, you know, his beef, whatever, right? And so, like, he wasn't, you know, that was like his thing, right? He didn't even ask for others to like back him up and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, because some of the other boys still work there and they got promotions out of it. And then, like, I guess a couple days ago, our warehouse got hit. And some of the boys responded to it. And I got a phone call and it was Linx and he's like, yo, did your warehouse get hit or something like that? Did your warehouse get hit or something like that? Because like I think we hit it and we think it might be your boys. I'm like, oh shit, let me find out. It is what, like, you know, but they had already gone ahead and, you know, shot him. Supposedly they tried talking to them. And they're like, yo, we didn't know it was your warehouse, blah, 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 blah. Supposedly, and I'm saying supposedly because this is what they're saying. I don't know, like, you know, people can lie, right? Supposedly, Ramee said he didn't give a shit, shot him, and then apparently took a bunch of their shit. Which kind of actually wouldn't surprise me, right? But whatever. So, as it turns out, yesterday night, our warehouse alarm goes off. We respond to it. We wipe the guys, right? I went fucking demon mode, bro. And I, you know, we wiped them. There was only one cop, so pretty much everyone got released. And at first we thought it might have been Kami due to the black and white colors, which for whatever reason, everyone just absolutely loves. And there was no like real identification. We didn't know who the fuck it was. Right. And then, then what happened was about 30 minutes later, it could have even been an hour. Who knows? It felt like 30 minutes, right? Might have been an hour actually, like looking back at it or thinking back at it. Who knows? It gets hit again, right? And so now it's like some of them were shot, some of us were shot. Taco pretty much cleaned up house. And what happened next was Taco and Anto end up getting us out and grabbing one of their guys. We bring him to the chicken factory. We never ask him like who it is, what they're about. And actually, even before they had picked us up, one of the guys was like, yo, ask Ramee what this is about. They're like, who are you, right? ask Ramee what this is about. You don't need to know who we are, blah, blah, blah. So we bring him, fast forward, we bring him. Yeah, Chody didn't have ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna, next time I see Chody, I'm gonna put him in the vehicle and I'm gonna bring him to the ammo store for a couple days. Just for fun. I love Chody. It happens. You can't, listen, you can't blame someone for being out of ammo. There's like no minutes to respond, right? But anyways, so we go to the chicken factory and this guy is like trying to hide who he is, saying like he's Ramee, you should know. He's just like wanting to not say what group he's a part of, that kind of shit. Finally get some information out of him, but we're kind of like, he doesn't have an ID, but they've taken a bunch of shit like VPNs and blah, blah, blah. And so we're like, what the fuck is this, right? I mean, they can have it. Who gives a shit? But like, you know, once you start taking more shit, it's got more meaning to it, right? It's more personal. Give me a sec. Let me see if the car's done. They're still working on it. So, we're eventually realized, put everything together, and we're like, okay, it is Linx's crew. And as it is something probably about Elite Auto. I find their phone number on the on top like roster, and I call up this guy named Matt McLeod, who's apparently the leader of this group. And it is the most like, in Tugs's mind, it was a very interesting conversation. Yeah. Okay, so Tugs talks to Matt McLeod, who I guess is like the leader of the friend group. Yeah, we'll park it right now. And listen, I'll save you guys the headache. And I'm not even kidding. This is all over a tweet and Ramee beef, and they're gonna end CG, but they're so pressed over the tweet, and like it was like a pre-planned like conversation almost. Like, you know when like in your head you like plan out an argument? Have you, well, you know when someone like plans out an argument in their head? They like completely plan what the argument's gonna be about. And then so like it turns out that's not actually what's being said. So like you've already, that's kind of like what it was. Because he was saying things like, man, you think CG's so big and like tough and like we're scared and shit. And like Tugs wasn't saying any of that. He just kept like cutting Tugs off and like just like spinning shit into his own mind of like, Tugs was literally just asking, what happened? What is this about? What is like what's the deal here exactly, right? And like he was spinning in some other thing, but like what it comes down to is he was pressed that Tugs is 19 and pretty much making him sound like an idiot. Number two, he's pressed over a tweet that Ramee set where he said, I don't know what Ramee said. It was some like meme shit like Linx, it's on for life or something. He said that this is about their businesses, quote unquote, meaning On Top and Elite Autos, which as far as we know, they have no real affiliation, but they're claiming affiliation for it. And they're gonna end Changang and go after a pawn shop and all the Changang businesses. So it's so insane that It's so insane that we all kind of decided that there's no way Linx would back any of this and that we're going to talk to him and mostly press his boys. So we kind of think it's like Linx's dog's kind of like acting up. Linx was not around, no. Or maybe like a group that Linx is with and like they're trying to like help his boy out, but just doing it in a way that's gonna cause World War X, you know what I mean?